Cutler hunts it away, and this is just a beauty. Great kick. Toupee takes it to 36. We'll get a chance to see if this offense can fare any better than their counterparts. First down, 10 yards to go.
5-yard line. First and 10.
Number 2 with 3 wide receivers. Flags are all over the place, and they'll blow it dead.
Dead ball. False start on the offense. 5-yard penalty. Still
A lack of concentration will push the offense back.
Yep, the kid was in a hurry to block someone. You got to control that.
First and 15 now. Ball on the 40-yard line.
40-yard line.
Play action. Steps up, throws, and he brings it down. Fumbles the ball. He's tackled at the 46-yard line. Looks like they got a lucky break there, guys.
What was the receiver doing on that play?
He sure wasn't holding onto the football very well, that's for sure.
Let's take a look at how these guys have done on offense so far this year.
Well, they've done pretty well, my friend. They're in the top 10 in the country.
These guys have been putting on an offensive clinic all year long.
They hand off on the counter. Little shake and bake move. Knocked out of bounds at the 26. And that was a nice run. Kirk, that was a great job by that big offensive line.
Yeah, it really was, Brad. And also, a nice read by the ball carrier to find that running lane.
When you break one like that, you got to give a lot of credit to the offensive line.
It's first and 10. Ball on the 26-yard line. Nickel defense. He looks to throw on first down. Someone got a hand on it. And that one probably should have been picked off.
Yeah, are you kidding me? There's a blanket around that receiver. Somebody else had to be open.
They line up at the 26. Second down. They line up in an I. And he's taken down at the 9. And a huge run by the tailback.
This guy's always had outstanding vision, but it seems he's got some incredible quickness as well once he gets into the open field.
Boy, you're right. This kid showed me he's a great-looking athlete.
They're threatening inside the 20.
First and goal. Ball on the 9-yard line.
High formation here. He unloads it. Got his man. Touchdown. The pass was right on target and goes for 6.
Man, that was a bullseye of a pass, and it left his hand in a real big hurry.
Here's the try for the extra point. And he adds the extra point. And now we'll take a look at the Pontiac drive summary. Everyone's all lined up and ready for the kickoff. He puts it deep downfield. Allen from his own end zone. And now a slight break in the action as the offense comes out onto the field for their next possession.
They'll take over at
Ball on the
18-yard line. First and 10.
Whitehead lines up in the shotgun. Whitehead running the option. Whitehead lets it fly. He's taken down at the 33. The defense looked a little lost on that one.
And they did. Nice recognition here by the quarterback to see that confusion and then take advantage of it.
First down, 10 yards to
Ball
go.
on the 33
Ball on the
yard
33-yard line. Whitehead with 3 wide receivers up the middle. And he's level at the 33-yard line.
1, 2, 3. Kirk, he might be out for the count.
Oh, what a hit. You know, at the end of the year, you're going to look back at this and remember this is one of the hits of the year. That guy
Second and
can
10.
really bring it.
It's 2nd and 10. Ball on their own 33. Whitehead is back in the gun. Whitehead, options right. Thomas with a takedown at the 38-yard line. They line up at the 38. 3rd and 5. Whitehead lines up with 4 wideouts. And he's hit as he throws. And it's going the other way. And a great set of hands by the defender on that one.
How about that, Kirk? We spent the whole week talking to some of his teammates, and no one told us he could catch like that.
You're right, Coach. I wonder if this guy played both ways in high school.
There's a flag down, and here's the call.
Personal foul. Unsportsmanlike conduct. 15-yard penalty. First down.
The offense will take over at the 22-yard line.
1st and long.
3-man front defensively. James tackles him at the 32-yard line. They get about 10 yards on that
10
play.
on the play.
They line up at the 32.
Ball
It's
on
2nd and
the
15.
32-yard line.
The defense comes out in the dime package. Drops back to pass. Looks over the middle. And down he goes at the 41.
I'd like to say one thing. The reason they were able to get something out of this play is the fact that the quarterback had time to get rid of the football.
Good job up front by the offensive line, and don't forget the nice play by the running back as well.
From their own 41-yard line, we've got a 3rd and 6. Number 2 is back in the gun. Looking to throw. Looking. Number 2 lets it go. Got it to the senior. And Herbie, that was a good-looking throw.
Yeah, and what impresses me is the composure of this young quarterback. He made a great read, saw the open receiver, and delivered an almost perfect strike. Good-looking play.
First down, 10 to go. Ball on the 46. Defense lines up in a 3-4. First down, look at the throw. Going deep, lays it out there. And he's in there. Touchdown. And he makes his 2nd visit to the end zone with that catch.
Well, that was a great catch by the receiver. He ran a perfect route to get open for his 2nd score of the game.
So the kicker's on the field to attempt the extra point. He makes the PAT. So we take a moment to check out the Pontiac drive summary. Everyone's all lined up and ready for the kickoff. And he got all of this one. Great kick. Allen fields it in the end zone. Make the move. This defense did a nice job last time around, forcing the interception.
And now they find out how much faith they got in this kid. Do they run the football or they let her rip?
The
First and 10.
take over
Ball on
at
their
the
own
17-yard line. First and 10.
They use 4 linebackers. Whitehead options out. He lateral. Juke move at the 40. Down the sideline. He goes down. That might have been good night, sweetheart there.
Yo, that's my line. Now let me tell you something, you're right. That was close. I love this play right here. I would get that ball in that kid's hands more and more if I was his coach.
First down, 10 yards to go. Ball on the 44-yard line. The linebackers shift over a little. Whitehead, options left. What a collision. Second and 12 coming up here. Ball on the 46-yard line. Going with the shotgun here. Whitehead back to pass. He looks. He gets the pass away. Allen was the intended target. That'll bring up third down. We've got third and 12. Ball on the 46-yard line. Whitehead lines up in the shotgun. Whitehead on the option. Steps up. He wants it all going long. It's intercepted. And that was their second interception of the game. They'll start to drive the 9-yard line.
First and 10.
Number 30 lines up as a single back. Setting up the play action. Looks. Rolling out to the right side. No one open, so he's going to run. At the 30. He's taken down at the 40-yard line.
There aren't many words to describe what we just saw there.
Yeah, it kind of reminds me of some guy that used to play for Virginia Tech, Coach.
That just about sums it up.
It's first and 10. Number 2 with 3 wide receivers. Sweep left. Tackle at the 44. The halfback toss gets maybe 4 yards.
Gain of 4 on the play. Second and
They line up at
6.
the 44. Second down. Number 2 comes to the line with 3 wide. Back to pass. He might not be able to get the pass off.
Number 2 on the run. 7-yard loss on the play.
They line up at the 37.
Ball on
It's
the
third down.
37-yard line.
Number 30, the lone back. It's third and 13. Ball on the
37-yard line.
Number 30 is the single setback. Looking to throw. Number 2 lets it go. Caught! What a catch! A heck of a play by the receiver.
We talk all the time about the emotions of college football. This play was definitely an emotionally charged play. What a way for the wideout to make a statement in this game.
We've got a 1st and 10. Ball on the 26.
1st and 10.
The defense lines up with
Ball on
5
the
defensive backs.
26-yard line.
They'll knock him down for a loss.
Number 30.
Good effort by the linebacker to come up and make the play. Second and 12 coming up here.
Ball on the 28-yard line.
High formation here. Weber with a takedown at the 40. Number 30 gains around 8 yards on the run. That'll make it third down. And since we're in the red zone, let's have a look at the numbers. Brought to you by Old Spice Red Zone, when performance matters most. The last time they were in the red zone, they got a touchdown out of it. He drops back, throws it, catches it. Curtis tackles him at the 9-yard line. And a nice pass to the tight end.
Yeah, this is what I like. Move the ball down the field. Use that nice and steady intermediate passing game.
Here we go from the 9.
9-yard line.
They're in the eye. Tosses it out. And he's in there. Touchdown.
I'm so impressed with this running back, Coach.
Let me tell you, Kirk, he got the ball a couple of moves later. He's in there for a touchdown. What a play.
Here's the kicking team to try the extra point. And he tacks on the extra point. And here's the Pontiac drive summary. Johnson gets set to kick this one away. He hits a booming kick. Johnson fields it in the end zone.
Let's watch this defense and how aggressive they are. They were able to get a pick the last time, and they're like a wild animal. When they smell blood, they go in for the kill.
Take it easy, Coach. You're getting excited.
Hey, that's right, sweetheart. I'm always excited.
Let's take a look at the offensive production numbers, brought to you by Coca-Cola. They use 4 linebackers. Whitehead on the option. And down he goes at the 33. Well, guys, he's scrambling around out there, and they're having a lot of trouble bringing him down.
Hey, the secondary did their job in coverage, but they just couldn't contain the quarterback.
That's no easy task either, Coach. This guy had some pretty good feet, as we saw on that play.
First down, 10 yards to
Ball on
go.
the 33-yard line.
Whitehead is back in the gun. Whitehead drops back to pass. Slips it short. It's complete. Tackle made at the 40. Well, Coach, a short pickup on that pass play.
It was, but you know what? As long as they've got those guys getting open underneath, it'll take a lot of pressure off those offensive linemen who are trying to hold their blocks.
Second down.
Ball on the 40-yard line.
They'll work from the shotgun. Whitehead drops back to pass. Across the middle. He lost the ball. Thomas falls on the fumble. And this turnover is certainly not what they were hoping for.
The rich get richer, but let's not write them off just yet.
It's still early, but they can't afford to turn the ball over and let this thing get out of hand.
They'll start this drive at midfield. Number 30 lines up as a single back. It's the tailback. James brings him down at 43. About 4 yards on that play. Second down.
6. Ball on the 43-yard line.
Defense lines up in a 3-4. He passes it. Finds his receiver.
I thought I was paying attention here, but I looked up and pow! The guy's got 100 yards receiving already. When did that happen?
Coach, I'm wondering the same thing. He's having a great game out there today.
First down, 10 to go. Ball on the 21. Number 30, alone in the backfield. Play action. Wants to go long and does. And they just keep on scoring.
It's just ridiculous how this offense is making everything look so easy out there.
You know what's scary is we're not even at halftime.
They're setting up for the PAT. And he hits the PAT. And now we're going to take a look at the Pontiac drive summary. Looks like they're ready for the kick. He kicks it off, and he got all of that one. Johnson from his own end zone. And now we'll see the offense come out onto the field for their next possession. Here are the offensive production stats, brought to you today by Coca-Cola. The offense lines up with 3 wide receivers. He laterals the ball. Baldwin loses it. It's second down and 8. Ball on their own 24. The defense sets up in the dime. Whitehead options out. Fakes the pitch. Laterals back. And now the ball is loose. That's a backward pass. And he just got drilled. Defense comes away with a fumble recovery.
Well, nothing's going their way today. The offense has been horrible. So is the defense. Even their special teams is struggling.
We'll see if they can get it in as they start this drive in the red zone. Number 30 is the single setback. There's a play fake. He delivers. And it's intercepted in the end zone. That was a dangerous pass.
Well, you should have known better than to throw that football into coverage like that. You can't expect the receiver to come down with that ball.
They'll
The offense will start 20-20.
First and 10.
They line up in the shotgun. Whitehead options out to the right. And he's taken down at the 24. 4 yards gained. Second and 6. Ball on their own 24.
24-yard line.
From the gun, Whitehead options out to the left. Now he pitches it. Dykes with a takedown at the 34-yard line. What a play.
Just a simple option play here. The quarterback gives it up, and they get good yardage. Great play.
Boy, I tell you, this is impressive to see this offense when they're clicking.
The offense lines up with 3 wide receivers. Drops back on first down. Lets it go. And this one falls incomplete.
That's just a great defensive play.
It won't look like much in the stat book, but that's getting the job done.
That'll make it second down. From their own 34-yard line. Second down and 10 to go. The defense lines up in a dime. They'll run the option. He's tackled at the 40-yard line. They line up at the 40. Third down and 4 coming up on this one. Whitehead comes to the line with 3 wide. Drops back to pass. Down the middle. Complete. And he's tackled in the open field.
That's a first down right there.
Yeah, if I was the defense, I think I would man up on these guys next time.
This quarterback is very good at recognizing zone coverage and then finding the open receiver.
Whitehead with 3 wide receivers. Whitehead running the option. Pitches back. Gets past the tackler. And down he goes at the 34-yard line. And that's their 3rd first down of the drive.
Great blocking and great running equals a very successful offense.
And they've looked really good on this drive, Coach. The defense needs to figure out a way to stop them, or else they're going to have no problem putting points on the board.
Let's take a look at the offensive production numbers, brought to you by Coca-Cola. Going with the shotgun here. Here's the option left. And now he pitches it. Brought down at the 14-yard line. Here's the 8th play of the series. There's a shift by the linebackers. Whitehead running the option. Watkins takes him down for a loss. The offense calls a timeout, and they'll have 2 remaining. From the 18-yard line. Second down.
Second and 14. Ball on the 18-yard line.
Whitehead lines up in the shotgun. Here's the option. And they'll get him in the backfield.
This is a heads-up play by the linebacker. He's playing run and had his eyes on the guy carrying the football from the get-go. Good defensive play.
The offense converted once on this drive, but now they face 3rd and long.
Ball on the 22-yard line.
The offense lines up with 3 wide receivers. Looking. He passes it. And it's complete for the touchdown.
I'll tell you, the way that play was designed, Scooter, I think you and I might have been able to turn on the Jets there. That was a great play.
Easy, big guy. They'd have to treat both of us afterwards.
So the kicker lines up for the PAT. And he adds adds the extra point. So we take a moment to check out the Pontiac drive summary. The kicker looks like he's ready to kick this one off. He kicks it off. Thompson fields at the goal line. Their last drive ended with a touchdown. Let's see what happens on this possession. They'll start this drive at the 8-yard line. First, number 30, the lone back. Pitch out. They'll wrestle him down in the backfield. Kirk, they really had nothing going on that run.
I'll tell you what, Brad, it's almost like he ran into a brick wall on that play.
Second down and 14. Ball on the 4. Number 2 comes to the line with 3 wide. Drops back to pass. Looks. He's rolling right. Looking long to the right. It's deflected. The quarterback really lucked out there.
I thought they had a chance for an interception, but I'm sure they'll settle for the incompletion. It still was a good play.
They line up at the 4. It's 3rd and 14. And they cannot afford to turn the ball over here. He drops back. He's looking. He sails it long. Oh, a spectacular diving catch. They get a nice gain there.
Yeah, nice pass play. You know what, Kirk? I think that defense kind of underestimated the speed of that receiver that time.
Yeah, it's very good observation out of you, my friend. It's going to be interesting to see how they adjust here.
They come out with 4 wide out. Looks, rolls right. Wants it all, going deep. Another score. Touchdowns have just become a habit for this team.
Well, the defense better find a way to break that habit because there's still a lot of football left to be played.
So the kicking team will line up for the point after. He makes the PAT. And here's the Pontiac drive summary. Johnson is lined up to kick this one off. Kicks it away. Johnson from his own end zone. So their last drive resulted in 6 points. Do you think we'll see the same result on this one?
They ran the ball extremely well on their last drive. And until this defense figures out how to stop it, I think they'll have no problem moving the ball down the field.
This defense may have to move 8 or 9 in the box to stop this running back, Kirk.
1st and 10.
Whitehead options out. Oh, what a move. The ball came free. Scooped up by the defense. And that turnover has got to hurt.
Yep, they want to rack up some points before the half, but it's not going to happen now. Not when they turn the ball over.
That's not what you're looking for. That's a shot to the morale of this team. It's bad enough they were already losing going into the half.
They'll get the ball here at the 19-yard line.
First and 10.
Number 30 is the deep back as they line up in the I. Inside handoff. And they make the stop at the 15-yard line. Number 30 gets about 4 yards on the play. That'll bring up second down. Have a look at our Old Spice red zone numbers. Red zone, when performance matters most. Number 2 with 3 wide receivers. Tackle made at the 15. They'll give him an inch or two if
No
that.
gain on the play.
We're ready to start the second half. The teams are lined up for the kickoff.
Number 40.
Kicks it off. Thompson takes it from the 6. Time once again for this offense to come back out and start another drive. They'll go to work at the 26.
At the 26-yard line. First and 10.
Number 30, the lone back. It's right. Jenkins gets in the backfield for a loss.
Number
Good
30
stop for a 5-yard loss.
5-yard loss on the play.
It's second and 15.
Ball on the 21-yard line.
They come out in a nickel. He drops back. He throws it. Got it. And they tackle him.
Although I prefer more of an option-style offense in college, I can still appreciate the style of passing that this quarterback is displaying. Anytime you throw for over 300 yards, you've had quite a day.
Yes, indeed.
We've got a first and 10.
Ball on the 49-yard line.
The defense lines up with 5 defensive backs. On the ground with the tailback. Got an opening. And he reeled off a big one there.
This offensive line is built to allow this tailback to make plays, as you just saw. He's able to get into the open and create some excitement right there.
First and 10. Ball on the 39. They're in the I.
All right.
First down, look at the throw. Looking, rolls to the right. He's looking for his man, and he brings it down. And he's all the way down to the 11. A good looking pass that time.
Here they do a nice job of getting the ball out to their speedy receiver. And he shows you that he not only can turn on the jets, but he's got pretty decent hands as well.
our Old Spice red zone numbers. Red zone, when performance matters most. Another trip to the red zone. Last time, it resulted in a touchdown. Drops back on first down. He looks. He throws. Incomplete pass.
They almost got to him that time.
Even though they didn't sack him, the pressure was still enough to force a bad pass. If you can get in there and disrupt the pocket, then the quarterback is going to have a tougher time getting the ball to his playmakers.
Second
11 yards out.
Ball on the 11-yard line.
Number 30 is the deep back as they line up in the I. He's looking to pass. Looking. Throws. He's in for the touchdown.
Man, this is amazing. The amount of success this guy is having throwing the football, I don't think anybody expected this coming in.
You're right. That's his 5th touchdown pass. They line up for the point after. And he hits the PAT. That score leads us to our Pontiac drive summary. Everyone's all lined up and ready for the kickoff. He sends it off. Allen fields it in the end zone. So before the offense hits the field, let's take the time to let you know that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. Here's a look at the offensive production statistics brought to you by Coke. Whitehead with the option. He laterals. They'll bring him down at the 29. They get a good 7 yards on that one. Second down, 3 yards to go. Ball on their own 29. Three-man front defensively. Washington again. A little juke. Tackle at the 31-yard line. Washington picks up 2 yards with a carry. That'll make it third down. We've got third down and 1.
On the 31-yard line.
Whitehead comes to the line with 3 wide. Whitehead running the option. And he's level at the 42. And that'll give him another first down.
Excellent job there, Brad, of running the football. That was good execution by this offense.
We've got a 1st and 10. Ball on their own 42. They line up in the shotgun. Whitehead on the option. He laterals the ball. Neal tackles him for a loss on the play.
Kirk, how about that defensive end getting in there on that play?
That is just a great play getting into the backfield. This guy is so quick that the ball carrier never had a chance.
It's 2nd and 13. Ball on their own 39.
2nd and 13. Ball on the 39-yard line.
6 DBs in the lineup. They go with the option. He lets it go, and it's picked off. And this could be a big return to the 20, to the 10. He's going to take it to the barn. Touchdown. And that's the 2nd time he's come away with one on defense there, guys.
Well, this guy's just a real ball hawk out there. The quarterback had better start looking to the other side of the field just to be safe.
So they're ready for the extra point. And he adds the extra point. Everyone's all lined up and ready for the kickoff. He sends this one deep. Allen from his own end zone.
Great job by the defense last time forcing the pick. I wouldn't be surprised to see a few runs here by the offense to start things off.
Let's take a look at the offensive production numbers, brought to you by Coca-Cola. Whitehead lines up in the shotgun. Whitehead options out. And he tackles him hard at the 16-yard line. Second and 10. Ball on the 16.
16-yard line.
The defense is looking for the pass as they bring out their dime package. Option. That's a great tackle at the 30-yard line. They go with the option and pick up the first down.
And that was just good instincts. You have to know when to pitch it or when to keep it.
Yeah, and in that situation, the quarterback knew he could pick up the first, so he kept it himself. Very good decision.
First and 10.
They line up at the 30.
30-yard
First down. Whitehead with 3 wide receivers. Can't wrap him up. And they make the stop at the 38-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. They line up at the 38. Second down. Whitehead lines up in the shotgun. Whitehead drops to throw. Looks. He's got to throw it in a hurry. From their own 33-yard line. It's third down and 7 to go.
Ball on the 33-yard line.
The offense lines up with 3 wide receivers. Whitehead back to pass. Stepping up. Going long. It's deflected. He almost had the completion.
Yeah, but the defense was ready and were able to get a hand on the pass and bring up 4th down.
Here comes the punter looking to boot this one away. Toupee is back to receive. Cutler hunts it, and this one is a skyrocket. Toupee signals for a fair catch.
Great passing was the key for the offense the last time they had the ball. They were able to pick apart the defense and get down the field for a touchdown.
So if I'm the coach, I'm telling my defensive linemen to get more pressure on that quarterback, please.
Number 30, alone in the backfield. Brought down at the 30-yard line. And that one goes for a big, big first down.
You know, every time you run the ball successfully like that, that defense starts to creep up a little bit. That's when you go to the air, my friend. Over the top.
They line up at the 30. First down. One man backfield. Weber takes him down for a loss. And he couldn't go anywhere on that run.
Nah, he couldn't go anywhere because there was no place for him to run. The defensive front got a good push and knocked that offensive line backwards.
It's second and 15. Ball on the 25.
25-yard line.
And they have 3 bunched. Setting up play action. Got it to his receiver. Tackle at the 36. What a throw for a big gain.
That is a great example of the quarterback seeing the whole field and finding the guy who had the best chance of making a catch.
It's third down and 4 to go. Ball on their own 36.
36-yard line.
The defense is in the nickel. Pitch out. Payne tackles him at the 37-yard line. Number 30 gains about a yard on the play. Fourth and 3. Here comes the punter, looking to boot this one away. Johnson, the return man. He gets it off. Johnson fields it at the 24. They're just about ready to get this drive started. Their last series had some promise, but it ended with a punt. They'll start at the 39-yard line.
First and 10.
Whitehead back in the gun. Here's the option. Watkins brings him down for a loss. Second down.
13. Ball on the 36-yard line.
From their own 36-yard line.
Ball on the
It's second and 13.
line.
Whitehead has 4 receivers lined up here. Option. Fakes it. Loose football. And the defense is on it. And he hits him hard at the 30-yard line. Not much hope now. That fumble was not what they needed.
They're already losing big. Let's just hope they don't throw the towel in altogether.
Good field position here. They'll start this drive inside their opponent's territory. 3-man front defensively. Here's the give. And he's tackled at the 25-yard line. Number 30 picks up 5 with the carry. That'll make it second down. They'll line up at the 25. Second and 5 coming up here. One-man backfield. Inside give. He's tackled at the 21. Number 30 picks up about 4 yards on the play. So that'll make it third down. It's third and 1. Ball on the 21-yard line. Defense lines up in a 3-4. They'll run for the first on 3rd and short. They'll bring him down at the 21-yard line. 0 yards on that play. Fourth point down, and the offense is still on the field. They line up in an I. They'll go with the run once again. And down he goes at the 16-yard line. And they'll get the first down there.
Oh, unbelievable effort on this run. Nice job of keeping this drive alive.
And since we're in the red zone, let's have a look at the numbers. Brought to you by Old Spice Red Zone, when performance matters most. So their last red zone visit resulted in a touchdown. Let's see if the defense can hold them this time. His back makes the catch. Good gain on the pass to the running back.
This young man is becoming more and more part of this passing game. He does a great job of making guys miss after the catch.
Here's a look at the offensive production statistics, brought to you by Coke. Justice lines up as a single back, tosses it out. They get on the board again, touchdown. And they just continue to pour it on out there.
I'll tell you what, this has been a tremendous effort all game long. What a performance.
This is one team that's been extremely well prepared. These young men have played about as good a game as you could ask.
They'll line up for the point after. And he hits the PAT. And now we'll take a look at the Pontiac drive summary. Everyone's all lined up and ready for the kickoff. He sends it off. Johnson fields it in the end zone.
They've been getting walloped all day, but at least they're still working hard. I like a team that never quits.
They'll take over at the 40-yard line.
40-yard line. First and 10.
The defense lines up with 5 defensive backs. Washington gets the ball. Griffin with a takedown at the 48-yard line. Washington gains around 8 yards on the run. That'll make it second down. Second and 2 yards to go. Ball on their own 48. Whitehead is back in the gun. Direct snap to the back. Got some open field. He's taken down at the 37-yard line.
What do you think of this back so far today, Kirk?
He's looked pretty good to me, Coach. He's been effective between the tackles, and he's shown his speed on some outside runs.
And he's been a huge part of this offensive game plan all day. Don't forget about that.
Here's the option. They'll knock him down for a loss. So it's 2nd and 13. Ball on the 40. Going with the shotgun here. They go with the option. He's into the open field. And he hits him hard at the 28. It's third down and a yard for the first down. Ball on the 28. They're crowding that line of scrimmage. Whitehead on the option, laterals back. They'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. And the option play gives them enough for the first down. They line up at the 27. First down. They line up in the shotgun. Whitehead running the option. Golden brings him down at the 15. He kept it himself and picked up a good-looking first down.
Another reason why I love the option. Just when you think he's going to pitch it, he cuts up the field and keeps the ball himself.
No question, Coach. Great execution and a good decision there by the quarterback.
And we take a quick look at the stats from within the red zone, brought to you by Old Spice Red Zone, when performance matters most. So their last red zone visit resulted in a touchdown. Let's see if the defense can hold them this time. There's a player down. I'm not sure what happened. It's second and 15. Ball on the
20-yard line.
Barnes has 4 receivers lined up here. Barnes drops to throw. Looking. Look out. Horton breaks up the play.
You know, the quarterback didn't do anything wrong there. This is just a great play defensively.
I think he underestimated the speed of the defensive player. He just shot in and broke it up.
15.
The defense will try to stop this third down as they were unsuccessful the first time on this drive. Barnes lines up in the shotgun. Drops back to pass. Looking. Lets it fly. Batted ball. Makes a catch in the end zone. Touchdown. That was a well-drawn-up play for the wideout.
They saw something upstairs. It led to a touchdown. You can thank the play calling there. Very impressive.
And they line up for the point after. And he converts the extra point. And here's the Pontiac drive summary. Cutler needs a good bounce for a possible recovery here. Here it goes. They don't get the onside, and that should be enough to seal the deal.
That's right. Seal it up, sweetheart. This one is over.
It's first and 10. Ball right around midfield.
First and 10.
Ace backfield. Tackle made at the 45-yard line. Justice gains around 6 yards on the run.
With the lead, you don't want to do anything stupid. Just run between the tackles and kill some time on that clock.
3-man front defensively. And down he goes at the 40. And that's a first down.
First down, and now they have an opportunity to run some more time off the clock.
It's first down. Adam is back in the gun. Adam to the air on first down. Got hit as he threw. Juke move. And they make the stop at the 22.
You know, it's really easy to overlook those guys on the line.
Yeah, the defense came after them, and those linemen held them long enough for the quarterback to throw for a first down.
Here are today's Coca-Cola players of the game. These kids really stepped it up. The defense comes out in the dime package. Takes a knee. They line up at the 24. It's second down and 12 to go. Defense lines up in a 3-4. Takes a knee. For Lee Corso, Kirk Herbstreit, and everyone at EA Sports, I'm Brad Nessler saying goodbye and see you next time.
Thank you for attending today's ball game.
Yo, what's up, everybody, man? I apologize that it was no commentary on this last game, but this was just one of those last games I had to finish from last year before my PlayStation conked out on me and shit, so. But, yeah, I appreciate everybody for coming through, kicking it with me, you know what I'm saying, enjoying the last game of the it's not the final FCS season, but it was the final game of the previous season that I never got to finish because, like I said, my PlayStation conked out on me. But we're back, you know what I'm saying? I'm waiting on the new PlayStation, the PlayStation 5 and all that. So we really gonna kick this off. But, man, I appreciate everybody for coming through, kicking it with me, man. I'm your host, Dirty Creek Sports, man. I'm your homeboy, DNLYG, man. It's peace and love, y'all. Can't forget that. I'm out, y'all.